auto map inputs, which allows me to see the baseline. Kicking the baseline in the same kickstart. So check it out. Hey everybody, welcome to the Tech House Market YouTube channel. So my name is Cashew and today I'm going to show you guys how I approach sidechaining and different methods that I use for the sidechaining. So as you can hear right here, I just made this before the tutorial just so we can kind of start from somewhere. So you can kind of see I kind of made this bass, kick in the bass. It sounds nice, sounds groovy, sounds pretty cool. But of course, it's missing sidechains. So how I approach sidechains is I always assign pretty much kick and the bass really close to each other. So I can kind of always go back and just control back and go back and forth and pretty much control the volume really quickly. But my main sidechain plugins are Kickstart and Track Spacer. And I got one more, which is called Ocular Scope, which is it's free plugin and it's extremely useful to visualize your sidechain. First of all, I just assign serum to the patch right here. Let's just start by bringing this a little bit more up so it looks a little bit cleaner. Okay, so first of all, what I do, I assign kick. So pretty much I do the sidechain to this track. Sidechain to this track, so that way I'm routing the kick into this track. So I can go into the Kickstart settings right here in the processing, as you can see, and then just click auto map inputs, which allows me to see the baseline, kicking the baseline in the same Kickstart. So check it out. You can see right here, I can see. So the yellow is a kick and the white is a bass, which enables me to pretty much visualize my sidechain in a way. We need to repeat that for the ocular scope, which is gonna just be our span, I would call, and just like our scope into what we pretty much did, and if we were doing it right. So let's start with a free punch. Also, one cool tip that I want to share with you guys, I always, when I'm setting up my sidechain on the bass, I always listen to it on solos. Let's start with a free punch. What I like to do, as you can see, kick is a bit long, so kick almost ends around this area right here. So what I like to do instantly is just click on the classic chain or nice and tight. So pretty much I would call like this box right here, like those 6 types are your best friends. In the rare scenarios, you would use like a sub bass chain, but as I said, you know, I usually tend to use those 3 guys right here. So let's start with a classic chain because our kick is pretty big. So I'm just moving this to the right to pretty much make a room for the bass. And if you take a look at this scope right here, you can see we're still kind of having some bass right here. So we can kind of move it more. It sounds already a little bit nicer. Let's just add a little bit of limiting. We can make the bass a little bit louder. So yeah, I would say this is pretty nice, you know. The kicks is really nice. So one more thing that I like to do is I like to have Track Spacer as well. So pretty much Track Spacer is a plugin where you link one sound and it dips. So I think I didn't explain this in the right way, but let me explain like this. So we're gonna do exactly the same thing. We're gonna route the kick to the bass, so you can see if I play it right now. You see, it's taking the EQ shape of a kick and just inverting it into the bass. So pretty much it's just like a sidechain, but more like a EQ sidechain in a way. And how I like to use it, first of all, I like to make sure that attack and release are really short, so everything's happening immediately. So now just I'm kind of like, I like to focus around maybe like 20 hertz, you know, like 30 hertz, because 30 hertz is the last note that we can pretty much hear. And everything below is just rumble. So, and then I like to focus around like 200 hertz. And then just pretty much set the ratio. So you can see like those two guys provide you a really nice sidechain. Like without it, you can check it out. And this is with. And I'll just change the preset. I'll go maybe with this one. So this is an OG bass, so just to demonstrate you guys that it's also possible to different bass lines, so that it applies pretty much to everything. It applies to everything. Let's try another one. It pretty much makes your sidechaining game a lot better. You can get much louder mixes, you can get much cleaner mixes, and it's simple, easy, and yeah, as I said, pretty much. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and if you have some questions, feel free to drop them in the comments and we'll get back to you guys. Subscribe to the channel, and thanks again for watching.